Hi, how's it going? Yeah, I know it's tax season. Yeah, well, we gotta get it done, right? I just finished my taxes, and I know you came here for help, so let's get started. This is where all your W-2 and your 1099. Okay, cool. Just gonna pull them out. Yeah. Be your W-2. Okay. That looks to be everything. So let's take a look. All right. Oh, very nice. I have a fresh 1040 for you. Well, you can't do the easy form because you have an Ira, and that line for the Ira is only on the 1040. So we're just gonna go with the 1040. Okay. Now I always use a pencil because at the end we do a photocopy and then you sign the photocopied version. So just gonna go with your W-2 to fill out your name. Okay. Write down your social security number. Now you're not married, so we're not going to fill out that or the spouse's social security. So your address is right on here. Okay. Now we're not foreign at all. And then you're single. So we're going to put filing status single. And then, sorry, I'm just going to move my notes over. Your exemptions for this can be just yourself. And you're not married, so we put 1. On this line right here. And then you don't have any children, so we don't put on any dependents at all. So add up. We add up these numbers, and it's only 1, so we put 1 for your exemptions. For your wages, we're gonna take a look at your W-2. Right on the top, we can see you made $36,000 this year. So I'm gonna put that down here and drop any fractions for it. Doesn't need to be on there. And I believe you have a savings account where you've accrued some interest, so let's take a look. Right here on your 1099 INT, we're going to put $371. Pretty good amount of interest this year. Down. You don't really qualify for any of these, so we'll just ignore it. No Schedule C, no Schedule D. So for your Ira distribution, take a look. We have an Ira distribution of 618, and they did withhold some tax from that, so we'll be able to include that on your tax. Let's see. And number of classes over on 15B. Good with the rest of the lines. No pension, no farm income, unemployment compensation. Social Security, other income. Okay. So now we can just add these numbers up. I have my calculator handy. Through 36731 plus 371 plus 61. Okay. So that ends up being your total income. Now let's take a look down on your adjusted gross income. Alright, I don't think we have anything to fill out on that. So we're just going to cross your income down to line 37. Okay. Now we're already on to the next page. So that line 37 goes up to line 38, and the number was okay. So as we go down here, we see your itemized deductions. We're just going to take your standard single $6,300 deduction. Now we subtract 40 and 38. So line 40, we take 6,300 from 30, and we get $37,000. And your exemption. So it says if line 38 is 154,000 or less, multiply 4,000 by the number on line 60. So flip over and take a look at what's on 60. And we just had a single exemption on line 60, so we just put 4,000. Taxable income. Subtract line 42 from line 41. Now we're at 33,000. Then for line 44, we have to double check what are the tax tables online for this year. Okay, let me just check online right here. Tax tables. Right into Google. Pretty much just the first result we get up, and we see, take a look at 33,000 and we check, and the number is 4,493. That is the number you should be taxed, or the amount of tax you should be paying. And I believe it's going to be more than what or less than what you paid, so you're going to get a good deduction back. So we have this, and then it says to add lines 44, 45, 46, and we just put that same number back down. Subtract line 55, line 47. So we don't need to fill any of these. So we just put down that same number. Self-employment tax. You get health care through your work, so it's not individual responsibility. then for line 63. Alright, now we can find out how much income the government withheld from you this year. You can check your 1099 or and hold any income from your interest savings account and from your job. And we're just gonna add those up. So they withheld $59.72, and we're gonna add that for the $425 they withheld from your IRA, and we get $6,000. $63.97. Let's see. Right, you don't really qualify for any of the other payments, so we're gonna just put that on line 74. So it says if line 74, which is the $63.97, is more than line 63, which was $44.93, then this is the amount you overpaid. So I'm going to subtract the two. $63.97 minus 44. So you overpaid almost $2,000, which is quite a bit. So we want all of that refunded to you. No reason for the government to hold on to it. So you're gonna get a nice check back of $1,904. It's a pretty good return. So let me just see. You provided me with a blank check, so I can write down your routing number. So we can just have the money direct deposited. So your routing number. And is this a checking or a savings account? A checking? Gotcha. And for your account number. I'm now gonna fill out 77. You don't owe anything. So all I need to do now is make a photocopy of this for you, and then you can sign it. You can keep this copy for your own records. I'm going to put it into your folder, and you can just take it home. Now, for when you're filling out your state taxes, I would just go based on the numbers that you put down on here. Typically, the state tax will even say, you know, line 7 from your W-2 or from your 1040, or line, you know, whatever from the 1040, so you can just transfer those numbers right over onto your state. So we're all finished now. Wasn't that painless? keep everything together for you in your folder. And what you're gonna do with your W-2 and your 1099s, there are gonna be sections on the 1040 that will say attach a W-2 here or attach a 1099 here. And so you just want to staple them right onto the paper, right where it says to attach it. And we're going to want to keep all these together. And I'll get that photocopy right out to you, and you can sign it. Alright? We did good.